Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about HTML. What is HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. It is used to create web pages. So what is a web page? See, in daily life we are going to use many websites, right? So all those websites they are going to use while creating that website HTML, JavaScript. So HTML, it is going to used to create a web pages. Website is like it is going to have multiple web pages. It is a collection of web pages. Website is a collection of web pages. And we can tell it structures content using tags. So what is a tag? How we need to write the tags, that we will see. Then basic structure includes, first it includes HTML tag, then it includes heads, and then it includes body. So whatever the code you want to include into HTML page, that you can write it with the body tag. So basic HTML structure, it is going to have like this. First, doc type HTML you need to mention. Means it will tell to browser that it is a HTML page. If you are including, this is the first tag, if you are including, means it is going to tell to the browser that it is a HTML page. Then start with HTML tag. Then you can write head. In the title also you can include. What is the difference between this head and title, we will see. Then coming to body. So in body only all the tags we need to include. And once remember, here every tag it will have open and closing tags. So what is the uh, meaning of this opening tag and closing tag? So here if you are writing with like this less than and greater than, in between less than and greater than, if you are writing any tag name, then that will call it as a tag. Okay, so whatever you are writing in less than and greater than, that we call it as a tag. Every tag it will have open and closing. Okay, so here this h1 will come under opening tag, whereas this with the slash it will come under closing tag. Okay, so here this h1 is a one of the tag which is available in HTML. So here HTML h1 is a opening tag and this is a closing tag. So this is the basic structure of a HTML. Then we have common tags like heading tag we can use from h1 to h6. Then to write a paragraph, we can use with you can use a paragraph tag, and these are BIU are the formatting tags. While formatting text we can go with these tags. Then line break you can use with the break BR. Then for a horizontal line you can write HR. Okay, so now let us see how to use all these common tags. We will see, but next we have with examples we will see. we have one of the tag in HTML, that is list. Okay, so what is this list is, like example we can take. If you open any web page, so suppose let us take you are booking some items. So those items you are going to get in the form of like either with the number or with the bullet points, right? So those like ordered or unordered means it can be with the numbers, or with it can be with alphabets or Roman letters, or you can use like bullet points, arrow, dot, star, like that. Okay, so those type of list you can create by using these list tags, that is ol is for ordered list, then ul, it is ordered unordered list, and dl means description list. About any item you want to give some description of that item, then you can go with the description list. So what is the use of these list tags is, it is going to organize the data. For organizing data on a web page, okay, what is the use of HTML? To create a web pages. Okay, so while creating web page you are going to use all these tags. Then what is the use of these list tags? It is going to organize the data on a web page. Next tag we have like table. Okay, so to display a table on a web page, to display a table on a web page, then you can use the table tag. That means the table it is going to display in the form of rows and columns. Next we have image. Suppose you want to include image on a web page. Okay, so that image you can include it by using image src equal to, you need to mention the image name. Next we have anchor tag. What is this anchor tag? Anchor tag is like to link or to provide some link on a web page. You can use the anchor tag. Okay, here one of the attribute for anchor tag is href. What is this href? Is hyperlink reference. You can mention the URL of that reference what you want to give. If you click on that URL, then it is going to be converted to that URL. Sorry, you are going to be connected to that URL. So that is the use of anchor tag. Okay, so this all we will see with examples. Next we have frames. So actually now from after like fifth version of HTML, we don't have any this tag like frames. Before we used to use this tag as frame, but now that is uh, will be used after fifth version of HTML, that is iframe. Okay, both are same, frame tag and iframe both are same. It is going to divide the web page. You want to divide web page into some parts, okay, horizontal or vertical, then you can go with this tag, that is iframe. Next we have mostly all web pages it is going to have this, that is form. Okay, so what is the use of form is to take input from the user. What is the use of this form tag is to take input from the user. This form tag will be used in a HTML. This form tag is used to take input from the user. So here we have like input type is equal to, according to the type of the input we can go with these types. Okay, so this also we will see with example. So these are the basic tags we are going to use while writing HTML code. Okay, so now let us see. Now let us see with examples. So how to do this HTML program? You can go with the editors, or you can go with the IDEs. Means you can execute in IDEs like Eclipse or Visual Studio or VS Code, or directly you will have Notepad. If you are using Linux operating system, there you will have like editor gedit. Okay, there also you can execute the code. So now this is the basic HTML tags we are discussing. Now I am using editor like Notepad++. Okay, so take a new file. So here, what is the thing I said, like what is the first tag you need to use? That is doc type HTML. This is optional. You can include or you may not. That is what is the first tag you need to write. That is HTML. And it will have closing tag also. Okay, HTML and then closing tag. Okay, next, suppose I want to write head. Okay, so use the header tag. I am giving some text. This is my first head. Okay, then what you have to write? Close the header tag. Okay, write the HTML, close the HTML tag, then again open edit tag, close the edit tag. In between this, whatever the text you want to display on a web page, that text you can write. Okay, so now how to save a HTML code? How to save? With a file name dot extension as HTML. Okay, so just click on file, then click on go with the save as. uh, I am saving it on desktop. I'll create a new folder with HTML. Okay, so select that folder. I am giving file name as 1. Okay, so 1 dot, mention the extension HTML file, and here you can select HTML also, or all files also, it's okay. I'm selecting HTML. Okay, so just click on save. So once you save your file, it is going to be change the color. Okay, so now you may get doubt how to run this code. Okay, so after saving, go to the folder. Either directly you can right click on it, then you can write open with, you can need to select the any browser. This is the one way. Or directly you can double click on the file and select the any browser, click on OK. Okay, so this is the output you are going to get. See here, what is the text I got? This is my first head. So whatever I mentioned in header tag, that I got it, right? Now, see here, this is the one.html file name and this is the output I got. Next, I will add another tag, that is title. Okay. So whenever while writing HTML code, whenever you are opening any tag, there only please try to close the tag. Okay. So just write here, this is my first title tag. And please remember, you need to write title tag in head section only. You can't write title wherever you want. Okay. It should be included in header tag. So just save it and go to browser. Once refresh this. So what a change you have observed here. Text it is displayed and you have mentioned title, right? Where you got this title? As a this tab name. Okay, this is my first title tag. So title, it is going to get it for tab name, window name. Okay. Next. So what we discussed, like HTML, header, title, and now we are going with the body. So after head section, you need to write body tag. Okay. So I have opened body, then I am closing the body. So in body, so whatever you want, you can write the text. Okay. So just refresh the browser. See, it is getting. Now I want to display this it in next line. Then what you are going to do? So here, just after body, give the break tag. BR for break. Okay. So save this and refresh it. See, now I got it in next line. Okay. So that is the use of break tag. And remember, break it won't have opening and closing. Just only one tag, that is open tag. It don't have any closing tag. Okay. So in this body, I want to include heading tags. Okay. So as we discussed, we are having heading tags from H1 to H6. Okay. So I'm going to mention all H1 tags, sorry, all heading tags like from H1 to H6. So H1 I have opened and I'm closing H1. Let me copy this 6 times. Okay. So I am changing here. It is 2, test 2. Then it has 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. Then last one 6. This is 6. Okay. Now let us give some text, that is heading heading 1. So I'm giving here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now save this and I am refreshing it. Okay. So what did you observe? If you are using H1 heading tag, if you are using H1 heading tag, like this, you are going to get the text. H2 somewhat less compared to H1. H3 it is less compared to H1 and H2. Then H4 less font size compared to 1, 2, 3. So like that we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heading tags in HTML. Okay, so based on the requirement of a web page, you can use these heading tags. Is it clear? Okay. Next, we are going to discuss about paragraph. Okay. So now, after this, I want to write some paragraph. Suppose let us take, you have given heading 1, right? So after heading 1, I want to write a paragraph about the heading 1. So this is para 1. It is about H1. Okay. So then close this para, then save it and refresh it. Okay, you got your text. So now if you are giving any text, it is going to display. Okay. So just save it and refresh it. So I want to get it from next para, then again you need to go with the another paragraph and you can write some text and you can close the paragraph. Okay. So here this one will, it is started in new paragraph. Why? Because we have mentioned here another paragraph tag. So that is the use of paragraph. Next we have bold, italic and underline. So what is the use of these tags? Okay. So now this one in body, whatever you have mentioned, I want to display it in bold. So before that, you can mention tag as bold and close this bold. So this one I want to write it as italic. So mention it as italic and close the italic. This one I want to display it as underline. So mention U and close the U. So just save it. Then once refresh your browser. See here. This one we got it in bold. Whatever we have included in body. Okay. Then this one we got it in italic. Then this one we got it in underline. So depending on text requirement, font style, you can use of these tag, that is bold, italic and underline. Okay. Next, we have line break, already we discussed, horizontal line. So after this all headings, I want to display some horizontal line. Then you can mention HR, Control S. So here we got horizontal line. To separate the web page, you can use that horizontal line. Next, coming to list. Okay. So first I'll show you one example how I want to display my list. I want to display a list with first one. Suppose I want to mention it as fruits. So in that fruits, I want to use alphabet like A. Okay. So apple, then banana, then orange. Okay. Then after this, I want to mention it vegetables. Okay, so now vegetables. For vegetables, I want to use Roman letter I. Okay, carrot, onion, and brinjal. Okay, then coming to third one, I want to use fruits, veggies, and leaves. So here I want to use bullet point, right? So like this, I want to create a list on a web page. Then how to use list tag we will discuss now. Okay. So this is the list I want to create. So first of all, if you are getting list with numbers or alphabets or Roman letters, then that list we call it as ordered list. Okay. So I'm taking new file. So now start with the HTML. So document type is HTML. I'm now document type HTML is a optional. I'm not going to use now this time. So I'm directly going with the HTML tag. Now you want to create a list of items on a web page. Like this, I want to display on a web page. Okay, same structure I want to display on a web page. So what do we have here? One, fruits. Okay, so how to display the one? Fruits means directly you can write the text in body, then you can display. What about one? How to get that? So in body, open OL, that is ordered list. What I said, every tag it will have open and close it. So close it. One it will have means it is a order list. Okay, with this you are going to get the one. Now what is the text you want to display? Give that fruits. Okay, so just to save this, I'm saving it with the list. Okay, file name as list. Select type as hypertext language, then click on save. Okay, so now let us run this. List.html. So here what you got? Fruits. Only fruits you got. Why you didn't get 1 year? Because you have not included li. What is li? That is list item. Okay, so just to save it and refresh. So now you got it one dot fruits. Is it got this structure one dot fruits? Okay, it is displayed on web page. Next in fruits we have with ABC, apple, banana and orange. Okay, so if it is having ABC means again it will come under ordered list. If you don't have any alphabet, number or Roman letter, that will come under unordered list. But now it is a ordered list. Okay, so how to write the code for that? So now you got one dot fruits. Next it is again, what is the type of that list? Again it is ordered list. Okay, and what is that list item? Li. What is the first item? It is apple. Okay, so mention it as apple, then close the list item, then close the ordered list. Okay, so just to save it and refresh it. Okay, so now what you got? Fruits and apple, but here you got it as again one. But how you should get? Here you should get a instead of one. Okay, so how to mention that? So while writing this OL, here you can mention it as type is equal to, you can mention it as A. Means you are telling that this ordered list, it is going to start with small alphabet. Okay, so just save it and refresh it. Okay, so now you got A dot apple, right? So here like that you can add more items. Again you copy same thing from the list item. So Control C. So after this, paste it here. How many items we have here in first list? 1, 2, 3. Apple, banana and orange. 3, right? So paste it 3 times. Okay. So here apple done. Then mention banana. Okay. Then mention orange. So after mentioning all list items, just to save it and refresh it. See, we got it here. Fruits completed. A, B, C also completed. Next, what is the structure you have? 2 vegetables, right? So how to write this now? 2 vegetables. Again, you need to, in this only, this ordered list is closed here. Okay. Again, you need to open list item. Okay. Fruits, then vegetables. Then close this list item. So just save it and refresh it. Now we got vegetables. Okay. So now same list items I'm copying here. Again we have list items. But what is the type of this list? It is again ordered list, but it is going to start with the Roman letters, small Roman letters, right? So here for that what you have to do is in vegetables you need to open again ordered list with type is equal to small I you need to mention, means small Roman letter. Okay, so here instead of fruits you mention the vegetables. Okay, so just to save it and refresh it. Okay, so fruits, vegetables, I got it. Now what is their leaf is? Okay. So here, third one, right? So you can mention this again, list item. Then close the list item. So just to save it and refresh it. So here what you got here, it should not be this ordered list. It should be from 3, right? So here for that you need to close this ordered list. మీకు ఇక్కడ ఇంత ముందు ఉంది కదా దాన్ని క్లోజ్ చేయాలి. ఇక్కడ ఈ లిస్ట్ లో 2 vegetables ఉంది కదా, you need to close this ordered list, then it will going to come under this list. So once refresh it, see now we got leaves. Okay, so this is the way of using list tag for organizing the data on a web page. Okay, so now next what we have, list completed, coming to table. So this is also simple, you can use it. I'll tell you how to use one by one. So I'm opening another new file. So table means like rows and columns it is going to have, right? So here start with HTML and close the HTML. Okay, so now in body and close the body. So here open table tab. This also it will have open and closing. Okay, so coming to table, it will have table row, tr, table row. I want to create a table like like this. With only 3 rows. Okay. So first table row, it will have serial number. Okay. Then name. It will have, I'm writing name. Next roll number. Then address. Okay. Serial number, name, roll number, and address. Here you can mention the values of that columns. So to create like this table, what we have to use? So after giving table tr, so I'm giving as caps lock serial number. Okay. So again close the tr. Sorry. Just we will close the tr and we will check what you are getting. Okay. Next, again I am giving tr, name, then close the tr. Just I will check with this, but it is not correct. I know that. Okay. So save it. I am giving it as table.html. Okay. So mention the file name as hypertext markup language. Just click on save. So if you open it in browser, what you are going to get? See what you got here. Serial number and name. Okay. You didn't get any border, right? So here, how to get border? Here, while creating table, one of the attribute it is going to have border. Okay, you can mention the size of the border like with 2. Means that border with this line with 2 pixels. Okay, so here just to save it. Table.html. Just we will mention here border is equal to 2. We'll remove here and type TD. We will give TD and close this TD. Okay, and here one more TD by closing this TD, and this is TR. Okay, so now we will give border. So just to save it. Now you got it, right? So here we need to mention this tag TD. Directly we can't mention the TR. Okay, so if you give mention TR, row will be created in a table. Then there, if you want to display some text in that row, then you need to go with the table data, that is TD. Okay, serial number, name is over. Now I want to display the address, right, in the same row, TR. So I'm opening another TD, then address, then close this TD. So just to save it and refresh it. Now you got address. Now you want to enter the values into this table. Serial number 1, name, some X, address, HYD. Okay. So for that, what you have to do is, this row is completed. Now you want to display below this row some values under this row. Okay. So here you need to open another TR. Open the another TR. Then mention TD. Okay. So serial number 1. Then close the TD. Okay, so again open TD, name some X. Okay, so close the TD, then again open TD. What is the use of this TD? To enter the address. So close the TD, and last close the TR. Okay, so just to save it and refresh it. Somewhere we forgot to close TD, TD, TR, and here we have closed this TR. Okay, close this TR, correct? Close this TR. We have opened another TR. TD1, TD close, TD open, X, TD close, TD open, HYD, TD close, then TR close. So control S, serial number, X, name, TD, 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 address, TD, close this TR, open this TR, TD, TD close, TD, then another TD, TD, close this, TD, 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 and TR. TR, TD, 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 and TR. Name. Okay. So just to save this, after serial number, okay, here you have not closed this TD. Okay, so because of that, you got here empty space. So save it and just refresh it. Now you got it, right? So every tag it will have open and closing. If you're not closing this, means it is going to be continued. The tag will be continued for next also. Okay, so that is the use of closing tags in HTML. So this is how to create a table by using the table tag. We can do a lot of things with this table. We can merge the rows and we can merge the columns. Okay, we can give the space in between these row data and column data. Okay, that we will see in next video. So who are learning HTML basic tags, please follow this video. You can get it and you can understand easily. So what we discussed, the basic tags, how to write HTML code, and what is the structure of HTML, what are the basic tags of HTML, common tags, what we are going to use while writing HTML code, and what is list tag, and what is table tag. Okay, so please practice these. Then next tags we are going to discuss in next video. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.